Alright folks, what is up? This is One Big Bug and I am coming at you with Euro Truck Simulator 2. And we are doing our career shows. Today is Monday. Well, today is my Sunday, but for you it's Monday. Or maybe Tuesday, because I'm going to be changing my upload schedule a little bit, at least until my internet speed gets fixed, which I'm going to call them tomorrow if it's not. I decided not to wait till Tuesday. I'm going to call them tomorrow and find out what the hell is going on, because these half speeds that I'm getting, and even worse at times, is unacceptable at this point. But anyways, I forget what we were going to take. I'm pretty sure we're rested. So, it looks like a nice little at the end on it. That's 6,000 at 1209 kilometer. 1209 per kilometer. Look, this get almost the same reward, but it's only 1137 per kilometer. Significant difference there. You know, there's not much in this town. I guess we'll take the DHL trailer. 526 kilometers. Why not? I hope we're rested. I don't remember if I usually rest at the end of these episodes, unlike my truck showcase where I forget to rest. Oh yeah, we're rested. We're gonna need gas too, apparently. Some light. Good. I don't know how much I really have to talk about, which is scary because I have at least 4 episodes to fill right about now. And I want to get them all done today. Oops, I did not mean to do that. But, is our lights on? Okay, yeah, they are. I had to make sure our lights are on. Well, our auxiliary lights were on. So we'll definitely be on the lookout for a gas station. I mean, we have a fair amount of fuel. Without a trailer, we can still drive almost 5,500 kilometers, 5.5K. Which is funny without a trailer. With a trailer, that'll change pretty drastically. And it's so easy to build up speed without a trailer. Alright, I'm going too fast. Way too fast. That was really stupid. That was really, really, really stupid. I swear my steering's not sensitive enough in this. Oh, and I missed the... Alright. Let's take the top DHL trailer. And, real quick... controls? Steering sensitive. I've got it pretty cranked up. I'll just go like one more tick. It honestly should be high enough. I'm just going way too fast more than likely. It'd be much easier with a steering wheel. I don't know, maybe someday I'll get one. But I wouldn't hold my breath. I'd probably pass out. Alright, let's roll them out. I was kind of hoping I'd have to go by the question mark, but yeah, so be it. You know, we are making money, albeit very, very slowly. Oh, I have the... That's how much distance we've driven. Oh, did I just look down at my dashboard and realized I got the wrong... there we go. We can go 1,000 kilometers. So actually, we could make this run if we wanted to, roughly, without without having to refuel, and still have another 400 kilometers to go. But I don't trust that. I'd rather fuel up. Once I start getting around a quarter of capacity, I'll say quarter of a tank because you get more than one tank. Quarter of tanks doesn't sound right. So I like quarter of capacity. Oh, just go all you like there, you little car. I think we're hauling sugar, if I remember correctly. What was it? What was it? Something like 23 tons of sugar? Well, something like that. Don't you dare go. See, I was just driving way too fast. That's much better. I should really find a skin for this truck. But usually skins don't work until you get the full cab, which it's going to be a while before I do that, I think. If I could take out another bank loan, I could buy a bigger garage. I'm making money now to the point where I could sustain the 100,000 and the 500,000 loan and still make money. Right, we get some speed going. Awesome. Oh, cool bridge. That just looks cool right there. I should have taken a screenshot and I didn't. That's alright. I know what my speed is, and I know what speed I want to keep now for... Oh, hello. I was thinking this was just a regular rest stop. It's a gas station. Wait, that was a hard up, wasn't it? $1.33 a gallon? Not bad. It's not Africa prices, but it's not bad. Alright. Full tank. What up, boys? Don't mind me, I'm just rolling through. Anyways, it's about 2:40 in the morning. We've got 465 kilometers to go, roughly 7.5 hours. Although that the SavNat, SatNat rather, not Sav. I was thinking of something else. The SatNav there it's not the most accurate thing in the world because it slowly decreases as you go in terms of when you're going to get there, you know. I don't know what averages it uses to figure out when you're going to be there. But it uses them either way. Whoa! A sudden speed drop there. So far, so good, though. I mean, no speeding tickets, no accidents, just sudden highway turning into country road with a much lower speed limit. We're all good, though. We're all good. We didn't hit him. Or the fence, guardrail, or whatever. We held our ground pretty good. I was thinking about passing, but there happens to be an intersection right here where I and this car will be turning. Oh, a little too high in the gear there. Need to come down a little bit. It's the weight of the tree. Yeah, it's only 23 tons of sugar. Feels significantly more. The car's long gone for now, if not completely, so that's fine. I'd rather not catch back up to it, to be honest. Of course, that doesn't mean that this one will pass me and I won't eventually catch back up to him once I get up to speed. As annoying as that is. But maybe I won't catch back up to him. I mean, there's no telling what we got here for hills and whatnot. I was going to comment about turning on my high beams and then, suddenly all this farmland's like, wow, all that darkness, couldn't see anything, turn on my high beams, and suddenly, bam, country. But anytime I come up with that term, bam, I actually try not to say anything. The main reason being is I watched this video, and this is not a joke. It's not a joke. I was interested in watching for a little bit. I found it, fascinating, people who raised tarantulas and other spiders, and when they were feeding them. And this one couple, they've got tons of spiders and various other spider-like creatures. Were feeding their tarantulas, and every time, I kid you not, every time they would feed one of the tarantulas. And this was like a 30-minute video, and I don't know why I sat through the whole thing. But every time they'd feed one of the tarantulas, the guy would go, BAM! And by the end of that video, I never wanted to hear the word BAM again. And because of that, every time I go to say BAM for anything, I hesitate. Because my mind goes back to that video and it's like, it's really weird, I know. But I can't help it. It's actually become a reflex of mine. If I'm fast on the draw, the hesitation won't be noticed because I'll usually go something like boom or pow, or, just insert something else in there. But it doesn't always happen that way, and I will often hesitate and then say something, or just stop and not say anything at all, and it makes for some awkward moments, you know. I'm having trouble right now with one of the benefits of my insurance company. One of the benefits of my insurance company is I get X amount of money per quarter. Yeah. And this term it's $100 per quarter through the year to buy various medical supplies. So I've waited, and I've got 300 credits, and I go to place an order on their website finally because I don't want my credits to expire. They can't expire. And what ends up happening when I first try to put the order through, it says invalid item, da 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 da, cannot place order. Please try again later. That's bad enough. Then I put in the order, and it's a complicated order. I want specific things. I put in the order, and it says, your order's been successfully placed. You will receive an email shortly, confirming your order. Please allow da da da. You know how it goes, right? Anyways. Through all that, I place my order. Then I go to check my order because I hadn't received the email yet. I still have the credits. My order's nowhere to be found. Despite it saying it successfully placed my order, it didn't. I had issues with these guys before placing my order, getting the wrong zip code for the address, so it took even longer to reach me. Plus, the box that they put the stuff in, they didn't pack it. So some of the stuff got ruined. Now, I shouldn't complain too much because it's technically free, but still, it doesn't take a genius to pack some, at least newspapers into a box so that the damn thing doesn't get broken and collapsed and crushed. You know what I'm saying? So I got to call them on Monday and deal with them because I want to tell them, I've tried to put an order on your website twice. The first time it wouldn't let me. It said there was some kind of error. And on the second time it said my order went through, but apparently it didn't because my order's not there and I still have the credits. It's just aggravating, just all these things I got to deal with. I got to deal with the sorry, I'm trying to think of it and I'm having a hard time. I got to deal with my internet already, and all they're gonna do is tell me, oh well, they're doing this and they're doing that and they don't really update. Well, they should update. They say their engineers really don't update things. Well, they should, because customers would like to know what the hell's going on. And I will not ever accept, well, there's nothing we can do about it, because that's bullshit. I know what my connection speed is, and it's been like that for a year now. I've been with this company for a year, I believe. I know what my connection speed is. And it shouldn't just suddenly drop and that there's nothing that can be done about it. That's bull. That's bullshit. Well, we're having quite an issue getting any kind of speed up. It's surprising, really, to me. As well, jump lanes now. These are some really tiny on-ramps, man. Drove through the night. I'm actually surprised we still have 261 more kilometers to go. I honestly felt like it was going faster. But that's still quite a distance to go. And we've only gotten up to speed a couple times, and each time it's been for a very, very brief moment, you know. It really wasn't that long. I always kind of felt like that. Really? Oh, hang on. I got upset that he pulled in front of me and slowed down, and it almost caused me to not realize that I need to get off at this ramp up here. It might have even saved me a speeding ticket. I couldn't tell if there was a camera there or not. I just saw the camera ends sign. Uh-oh. Fortunately, it doesn't look like I'm going in that direction. Oh, if there was an accident up here, it sorted itself out. Or maybe it's that just the truck trying to wait to turn and stuck in one of those "you'll never turn" loops. That's kind of what it looks like. So he's still sitting there, the cement truck. Alright, thanks everybody. I mean, I know it's a game, but it'd still be nice. Even if I did kind of like roll out into the intersection a little bit on my side, on the inside rather. No longer need the lights. We're all good now. Pretty sure we're going to be country roading it from here. Not much, if any, highway left. Just based on the fact that I keep forgetting to go see if I can get a different skybox, because the sky is like always gray here, you know. It's not blue enough. But I want to be careful because I don't want something that's going to pull too many resources on my computer and mess up, you know, my frame rate. And I really just don't like the skybox. At least we got some speed going, but it's not going to last. You look at the SavNav there, sat nav. You see, we've got a little interesting corner coming up here. I can't help it when I'm on roads like this, you know, and it is a product somewhat of my time growing up. I always hear that song by, please forgive me if I get this wrong, but I'm pretty sure I don't, is John Denver. You know, country roads, take me home. You know, that one. If you don't, well, it's okay, I understand. That was a while ago. I don't know specific time-wise if it came out around my time or if it came out before, but it was played a lot in my time. I was also a big Muppets fan. The Muppet Show was very popular still when I was growing up. The original Muppet Show. You know, I saw the John Denver episode many times, and of course the Country Road song was on there. What can you say? I love all kinds of music. Not all music, but all kinds of music. There's plenty of music and songs out there I don't like, that I do just consider noise. And it's not because I'm getting older. I have an appreciation for music. I mean, I'm not afraid to admit, and I'm not embarrassed to admit that there are, and no, I'm not talking about Bieber either. No, I don't like anything from him, but that's different. I'm talking like Rihanna, Pink. There are some new songs that I like. Well, screwed that up, didn't you? Jerk. Oh no, I guess we do have more highway. I didn't think it would. I thought it would stay all country, but no, we get some highway running, it looks like. Just over this bridge. But yeah, it's, I like all kinds. I like country music, rock and roll, heavy metal, hard rock, pop. I like all kinds. I don't have a very I don't have a specific type of music that I like only. I do have music that I prefer. I'm more of a hard rock, maybe even some heavy metal kind of guy. I've never known classifications all that well, so... Oh, well, there's the end of our highway run. Okay. Whew, that was too much. But, Korn, Kid Rock, Metallica, Aerosmith, AC/DC, Def Leppard. They're a variety. There's a variety of rock, hard rock, heavy metal, I guess. But that's what I like, from the '80s all the way through till probably around the 2000s is my favorite music. The hard rock, heavy metal, rock and roll. I don't have a favorite song, in all due honesty. I don't have a favorite song at all. I have a lot of songs that I really like, and they span various genres of music, but I don't have a song that I particularly enjoy over other songs. This is some freaky shadowing, man. Kind of messing me up a little bit. Oh, we're not too far out now. Now we've closed the distance, you know. Down to 75 kilometers to go. That's actually game-wise still ways. Even 30 kilometers can be a little bit. But still pretty good. I don't like... I might... I have the... and you were going so well. I have like simulation exhaustion on, but I seem to be getting tired much faster than I used to. I mean, at time when I did my last career, I could drive up to 1,000 kilometers almost before I needed to rest, you know. And here I am, just rolling in at about 550, you know, 540 rather, and I'm already, you know, down a little bit on the exhaustion level. Excuse me. Whew, that was close. That was my fault. I realized I took that turn too fast. Of course, I suppose a lot of that may have been a much stronger truck after a while, you know, and I got up around 5, 6, you know, 100 horsepower and doing a lot of highway cruising. This is a nice steep little climb here. Not a big hill, but still. For my little truck, it's a struggle. Are you going to make it? Nope, you're going to chicken out. Too bad. Just too bad. I think he would have made it if he kept going. Oh, we can see our destination. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, relax. We're all good. Man, we are definitely country with this, though. We are definitely country. Which is good. I love the winding country roads. If I really had to choose between which road I like to drive in this game, it's definitely the country and mountain roads. More challenging than just getting on the highway, locking in cruise control, and you know, just letting it go. And you only need to keep the truck pointed straight rather than actually maneuver it around corners and things like that. So yeah, I purposely took that corner a little wide. I mean, why not? Alright. Yep, see, here we go again, all these crisscrossing wires over top. As I mentioned in my truck showcase, it's really not necessary. You're not having them actually represent anything other than just being there. So, and actually we're turning at the next intersection. You know, it's just my opinion that they shouldn't be there. They really shouldn't. What's up? Yeah, fine. Let's put it in a gear that'll actually roll. Do me a favor, light. Stay green. Thank you. I don't care if I get to turn right here with that truck coming, just as long as I get over the line. As long as I'm over the line, then I can just proceed through. The advantage is that once we drop this off, there's a garage and a resting point straight across the street there. Don't know why I did that one. Sorry. I'm gonna start in second. Just going to use the middle of the road here for this last little bit. Even though this is a nice wide entrance area, I still feel a little better. That's a nice easy back in. I like it. Me like it. Good enough. That is a level up, and we're gonna unlock more distance. I think it's the better thing to do. Will we make the turn? Will we make it? Will we make it? Yeah, we're gonna make it. No problem. Plenty of room, actually. Let's head over to that garage. Well, let's see what we got for new upgrades. I think we may have a new motor. Well, we get new side skirts. I know there's 17,000 with the side skirts. Chassis, motor, yeah. Paint, don't care about, but we're going to be spending some money here. For sure. Drive. Thank you. Right. Wrong way. Let me go. All right. First service. Always service the truck. And upgrades. Chassis. Yes, I always believe in upgrading my chassis. And that takes away my paint job, which really pisses me off. Should I spend the 39,000 for the cabin? Yeah, I'm going to now that I have the chassis. I'm gonna drop the money for that. Our new engine, that's enough of an upgrade. Transmission, we only get the 2, so it doesn't change. Outside, oh, we don't get the side skirts for this. That's right, we don't get the side skirts for this. Mirrors. We'll match the paint. Nothing new I want there. There's nothing I want there. I like keeping it all paint rather than chrome. I don't know. Did any of these tires really look that much better? Yeah, I like the Eastern Eagle, to be honest. Might as well drop the money now. Making our truck look nice. And then, that's a lot of money that's going out. And you took away... I really need to get a skin, like I said. But I'd rather just go back to my... Yeah, right there. Alright, we spent a hell of a lot of money. Oh, the rest area is right there. I'm used to it being over here. But yeah, we had 273,000. We spent almost 100,000. So... Alright. Oh, and the loan installment came in as well. Let's see what our next run is most likely to be. Oh, I got it. No wonder I had it sorted by brute length. Oh. Wrong price per distance. I had it sorted by route length, not price per distance. Or just general price. Oh, that was so stupid of me. That's why that ended up like that. Not that way. Oh well, it's not horrible. It was still a decent run. But now we got it fixed, and we'll just call that, you know, oops. Now we're getting the runs. That didn't sound right. Whatever. So this will definitely be 2 episodes at the very least. So that's going to be me done for this episode, folks. I hope you've enjoyed watching this as much as I've enjoyed bringing it to you. Until next time, this is going to be One Big Bugger. I'm going to be signing out.